Today I'm doing some more planting, and I'm really excited for this project because, first of all, I'm planting pansies again, which you guys probably be sick of me seeing me plant pansies, because this is just the time of the year where I am bringing some more spring color to the garden, which really is such an exciting time for me. And it's been really cold. We actually had snow. I don't know if you can see on the ground. We actually had snow last night. It's melting away. It's nothing that would damage anything, but yeah, we had snow, and we are anticipating to have some more cold weather, probably next 15 days. But anything that I'm planting, I don't think is going to be affected by it. So I'm going to just go ahead and get this project done. But really quick, remind you this project, for any of you guys that are new subscribers, that you didn't see us tackling this project last summer. So this area was literally covered in just bushes that we had to literally dig out, cut out, whole bunch of things, and redo the soil. You couldn't even see, it was like a jungle here and here as well. So I don't know if we have those pictures. If we do, we'll go ahead and post that so you can see what it was like before. So we got this project done, and I'll go over it just really quick after we get all the plants into the containers. I'll just give you a quick tour. But what I was doing is I went ahead and covered this area. I mulched it with the compost, and it looks so nice. Like, I love how clean that look is. So that's what I'm trying to get to my garden, each bed at a time, to get this nice fresh look. For this summer, we'll see. But I had these large containers here last summer, and I wasn't sure what to plant. I was thinking to plant roses inside, and then some of our viewers gave me a really great idea of planting a boxwood to bring a nice evergreen element structure to this area, because it still kind of has that cottagey look in the summertime. And I thought that was such a great idea, and I asked all our viewers, should I go with the globe look or kind of pointy look, like a pyramid more, and everybody said pyramid. So look at this, we have our boxwoods. I'm really excited. Oh, I am so excited to finally get these. I've been looking for a while. That's why I haven't really done anything. I've been waiting for these boxwoods to arrive, and I think I ordered them last fall. So it's been a while. So they finally arrived. I'm ready to plant this in the container, plant some pansies around it. I have some short tulips that I'm also going to plant around with the pansies around the edges of these boxwoods, which I will show you here in a minute. And then this area, this circle area that I created last year, so here I have boxwoods that I planted, and this is this tree right here in the middle is a snow fountain cherry tree. So it's a whipping cherry, which is going to be gorgeous here as it grows. Will bring this beautiful, beautiful spring flowers in a whipping form, which is going to be beautiful, I think. So I had some extra boxwoods, and what I did is plant it around the tree because I didn't really know what to do with them. But so what I'm going to do is remove those boxwoods, and because now I think I know where they're going, so that's for another. I'm going to plant them in a different area of the garden. Then I am going to just keep this area for the annual flowers for the summer and for all different seasons, just to keep changing the color and bringing kind of a nice brightness to this area. So what I'm going to do is plant. I have 6 annual wallflower, which is, look at how pretty this is, and this will go for a while in our zone. So I have 6 of these, and I have these beautiful blue pansies which are going to go around, and I hope I have enough, and if I don't, I'll just have to get some more and add more later. But I know for sure I will need at least 6 for these containers, so we'll see how all that goes. Anyway, I'm going to get 2 containers that I forgot to bring to remove the boxwoods. We'll get to planting, but I might just go ahead and actually plant these containers first. I think that's what we should do because I'm just really anxious. All right, hang on. Forgot my All right, we'll get started, and then after we are finished, I will give you just a really quick tour of what is here, especially for the new viewers who hasn't seen this project. It has been during, we had several videos because we started this project part by part, and then I'll show you everything that it's growing here, everything that it's planted, and it's just going to be so much fun. Let's go. Oh, and I just really quick, I wanted to say that I injured my left hand, so it's been a couple of days, but I'm going to do my best I can because I really want to get this done. If you see me doing slow, that's what's going on. And just really quick to explain what this is, I found this in like a paint department where this is for like a sanding, to put over a little sander. And this is actually just a really kind of a tight net structure, so nothing major, but it will help for the holes not to get blocked with the soil. So I'm always putting this kind of things underneath the containers. Okay, so I went ahead and planted all the boxwoods in a container. Look how beautiful this looks, you guys. I am so excited. Look at that. I still need to mulch this area clearly because I got this part done, but I still haven't gotten there. So I'm slowly working my way up as it's, it's being affordable. So as soon as I cover that as well, it's going to be really, really pretty, this area. It was I never thought I could get this place to turn into what I have currently, because it was so saturated with bushes, and I mean, it hasn't really been touched for like 40 years. So I'm really, really excited. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and plant our blue pansies. Oops. And I wanted to show you that I have few tulip bulbs left still from my last batch that I purchased, and I really, it's kind of late already, so I need to really get them into the soil because our cold days are kind of passing now. And but I was waiting for these boxwoods so I go ahead, because I wanted to plant them around the boxwoods. So it's called Clusiana, this way, Clusiana chrysantha. So we'll pop the picture on the screen. These are very small tulips. They are about 20 centimeters tall. Look how small their bulbs are. Look how dirty my hands are. Oh my goodness. Look how small the bulbs are. Isn't that cute? So anyway, I'm going to plant them around the boxwoods alongside of these blue pansies. I think it's going to be really pretty in the springtime when they come out. They're short, they're beautiful, so it's going to be really, really fun. We'll go ahead and get this going. Okay, so we are finished planting all our containers, and I kind of did that behind the scenes because it was just taking too long to get everything planted. So I did plant my pansies, and then in between I planted those short tulips, little tulips that they are going to come up in the spring. And I really like doing that because it gives me something to look forward to, and I like that anticipation, you know, what it's going to be what it's going to look like in the spring. So I really like that. But the boxwoods look perfect. I love it. I think it looks so wonderful, and thank you so much for this suggestion. I am so loving this idea. So I wanted to show you just from this angle what it looks like. I planted all the pansies and wallflowers down by the weeping cherry tree. Again, just wanted to show you this area because I haven't really done much of the videos in this area to show you what it actually looked like after we got done. So for any of you guys that didn't know about this project, there was a fence here, so we removed the fence. There was a fence here, we removed this fence, and we kind of opened this area. We installed this gate in our neighbors. This is our neighbor's path. So I planted Bathsheba, David Aston climbing rose Bathsheba right here to climb over this arbor here, and kind of gave us really nice closure here, something that would, you know, be close and pretty and kind of divide our property from the neighbors. So so then what we did is we cleaned out all these bushes and the jungle that was just saturated with lots of different roots. It took us long time to actually through the pick to cut those roots because it was impossible to even work with the soil. So we finally got that done. Then what we did is I planted photinias right there, 3 photinias, and they have beautiful red tips. When their new growth has a nice beautiful red tips, and they will get about 2 meters, so 2.5 meters maybe tall. And then in between I have 2 crepe myrtle, you know, kind of a dwarf variety crepe myrtle. They're purplish color, beautiful, and they have a red foliage, which is going to be really pretty with everything else that I have going here. Bring that redness to it, to the garden, or that it's almost actually kind of red towards the block. It's very pretty, and they're multi-stem, but they will go up to about 2 meters. That will give us a nice closure here between us and the neighbors. And then just wanted to let you know here, actually our property does not go as far as I worked on. Part of it, I'm already transpassing basically into our neighbor's garden. They were really happy to let me go a little farther in because it helps them. They are not going to come all the way to my side to garden, and so that way it helps them, it helps us, and it will give me a beautiful view here for us to enjoy as well as them. So it worked for both of us. Really nice. We are very lucky to have great neighbors. And then I have blue salvias here. Also, I have 2 piniculata hydrangeas. I think they're limelight, which I know they're going to get really big, but I will keep trimming and keeping them in check. Then I have 3 David Aston roses, Poet's Wife. And I tell you this, I just fell in love with them. They are the most beautiful roses to me. They just, every time I pass here, they literally stop me to stare at them or smell them. They have beautiful aroma, gorgeous roses. They keep reblooming. Absolutely love these roses. Then we have these pots here. You can see with our boxwoods, and I am planning on hopefully keep replacing the annuals around the pots. Originally, I planted hardy geranium roseanne here, 6 of them, which I may still do that, but I did move them in another area that I really needed them in a different project, and I thought I need to remove them. I may decide, maybe fill this area with something or just let it be, because these roses actually will get really big and kind of cover this area probably anyway. So we'll see how everything is going to mature, and then we'll just act accordingly. When you do create a new area, a new garden, you kind of have to have a waiting period to see how everything is working together. Are they getting too much? Is it they're in the right place? So it takes time and everything evolves. This is a very new project. So this area we also cleaned out. There was lots of bushes, etc. So we cleaned out. I planted the boxwood here on the edges of the pathway. I have 4 hydrangeas that are planted inside of the containers, and I actually went to the nursery, and they were so gracious to sell me real acidic soil for the hydrangeas. In fact, they told me that the trick is to make the soil acidic for the hydrangeas, to mix slate rock with the soil and let it be for a while. So anyway, I think I'm going to add slate rock to my other hydrangeas in the garden and see if that actually works or not. I don't know. I'm going to try it. But when we were buying the soil, there was lots of slate rocks in the soil, so I'm assuming that's probably what it's going to be. So we'll see this year. I'm not sure. It was the end of the season when we planted the hydrangeas. Hydrangeas were just acclimating and pretty much done, but I can see that they're coming out this year, doing really good. I can see green poking through the wooden part of the plant. And then I have a row of this David Aston Hydrangeas Summer Song. I think this is really pretty. It has a nice burnt orange kind of color, coppery orange, beautiful. And then I have planted 3 David Aston roses, Golden Celebration, 2 here, and then 1 I tagged right behind there, because I think we'll have enough sun, because from that side sun comes out, and I can always do some more trimming here to allow the sun. So Golden Celebration is an absolutely stunning rose. I think I'm going to purchase another one just for my front garden, because I want them around. They're just beautiful. They're large. They smell amazing. And then I created this pot here myself, actually. It's a basically DIY project. You can see I did a little bit of mosaic. This was my first time. I really was very scared to tackle this project. I wanted to try all these little kind of flat rocks that you see inside. I found them as we were digging this area. So I found those little rocks, and I decided why not to use in my project. And then we purchased a bunch of small rocks, and you can see, I don't know, it's really hard to see probably from there, but I created butterflies and flowers in this pathway. and so there is a landscaping fabric underneath this concrete pathway. So just so you know, I just wanted to suppress the weeds and be able to get out there for the maintenance, because I know I had to go and do some maintenance on the roses and some other things I needed to get there, but I really didn't want it to battle with the weeds. So I decided to put fabric down. I looked up online, YouTube, tried to do my mosaic. I think I need to choose those rocks that I chose for the butterflies and the flowers. I think I needed to choose a little bigger rocks, because after I did the finished cement, I feel like they got lost a little bit. So next time I know that I need to do a little bit bigger rocks. But I mean, it turned out good. It you know, it saves it works for me. It serves the purpose in what I was creating it to be for. So it looks really nice. It looks interesting. And then I planted a blue, not blue, but the eucalyptus called baby blue. These eucalyptus they're dwarf kind again, and they get about 2.5 meters tall. Which is going to bring nice blue haze right here, and which I'm really excited. It will give a nice closure again. They're evergreen, they don't drop their leaves, will give a nice division between us and the neighbors, a bit of a privacy, but also will bring this gorgeous blue color, because first, the eucalyptus, it's just, I'm fascinated with them. I think they're absolutely beautiful plants in the landscape. First of all, they're wonderful winter interest because they don't drop their, look how beautiful they are. They look like a sculpture itself, like a living sculpture. And so I can cut them to bring them inside and make arrangements with my other flowers, but also, you know, they're just here in the winter time, which will bring that gorgeous blue color. Absolutely love it. And then I planted, I had this idea to bring these concrete pieces. We found them in the nursery, and I raised that to just bring another interest. And then I planted snow fountain whipping cherry in the middle of it. And I think this cherry will get a little taller, obviously. It will whip down with gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. In the springtime, white flowers. It's going to be very, very beautiful. Eventually, I may not be able to do any planting underneath, because it's going to be probably large. We'll see how it goes. I'm not exactly sure. But I did bring another interest of boxwoods right there for the winter green interest, to have a nice bones and structure here. And then this area here, again, we needed to divide because the slope was really bad. So it was actually sloping much more. We kind of worked the soil and tried to make the slope not to be so sudden, and kind of soften that a little bit. And then we purchased these bricks right here, and we kind of built retaining wall with them. But then what I did, I went ahead and planted ice plants inside of these bricks, because the inside of the bricks are hollow. So I filled them with succulent soil, and I planted ice plants. And ice plants are gorgeous because they will bring another interest in the summertime. They bloom constantly. They love the sun. It's going to be quite sunny here in the summertime. It has a nice coppery color, which complements all the other colors that are going on in this garden. Also, in between them, I planted a whole bunch of a Nepeta called, the variety of the Nepeta is Persian blue. They're more compact variety, and I like that. I don't want them to really just get very leggy. Don't like that too much. But again, I haven't worked with this type of Nepeta yet. I haven't had many Nepetas in my garden. This is the first time, so I'm excited to see how this plant is going to be in terms of the size, and how is it a free growing or not, or is it compact, or the color. We'll just see how it goes. This is the first season for them. And then also I planted 3 Ito peonies here. So there's a lot going on in this just this little area. So I planted 3 Bartzella Ito peonies in each corner, like 1, 2 right there, and then another one is right here. And so they were very small when I purchased them, but they will mature and they will come around, but they will fill this area here and here, and bring this beautiful large yellow, creamy yellow color in the spring. Bartella peonies are absolutely stunning. They're crossed between the tree peonies and herbaceous peonies. Beautiful peonies. You know, we also have a spring interest here with the peonies, but also I planted lots of tulips here. Oh, and I also have ginger wine 9-bark called Lady in Red variety here to bring another red with the yellows and blues. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this area comes around and matures, and you know, the color, how the colors will all work together. Really excited about this. But I just wanted to show you just from here, the view right from here, to see how these boxwoods are looking. I really love this. So I think this is turned into a really beautiful landscape area that I really enjoy now. And thank you so much for all of you, for the new subscribers, and everyone that's keep commenting and staying active in my YouTube. It's so much fun to read your messages. So much fun. I look forward to every time the video comes out. I look forward to the next day to see all of your comments, messages. And gardening community is just, I think they're just the nicest people. It's so nice to be connected with all of you. So again, if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe, because that really helps me to grow and create more things, more projects, which that's what I absolutely love to do. So have a wonderful day and week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.